Hi there, guys. Good morning to you. Sorry I am a little late. Do you like my little fluffy cardigan? Look, I'll show you. I have ears as well, look. These things keep me happy, small pleasures and all that. Okay, so we're talking about supplements and remedies today. And as you can hear, Elvis the Lovebird is tweeting in the background. I'm hoping he won't make too much noise. Okay, so we've had a particularly grey, rainy time of it at the moment. And when something happens to me, I always think, I wonder whether someone else is suffering from this. So vitamin D we can eat with fish and eggs and milk and things like that. We can get vitamin D from. But the main source of vitamin D we get is from the sunlight. Now, some of my ladies out there, I know that you've come into London and Birmingham and Leeds and everything from other gorgeous sunny places, and you can tell me whether this is affecting you more than people living in this country all the time, because obviously we're kind of used to it a little bit. So if you get vitamin D deficient, you will be like a Duracell battery. You'll just run down and you'll get very tired. You'll feel weak and you won't feel so good. Now, I was really shocked because I get outside with the doggy, with Oscar the Husky. I love fish and I drink my milk and I have my green leafy vegetables and I have, eggs. I love eggs, love them. So the last person I thought that would be vitamin D deficient is moi. But there we go. I had some blood tests done by the doctors and I should be over 75 on the count. And I was under 30 and I have been exceptionally tired and I have been really wrecked with it all. So now I'm on some vitamin D supplements. Now, when things like that happen to me, I eat exceptionally well. I get outside, I go and meet lots of people. So really, whether it comes from light or from food, I shouldn't be deficient. But I have to say this last year has been poor with light. And when you're wanting to lose weight or gain weight or you're wanting to feel good or you're wanting to be more energetic, it's really hard when you're tired and you run down. And you will feel like that when you're vitamin D deficient. So I highly recommend you going to have a little test at your doctor's. It's a very simple blood test and they can tell you outright whether you're vitamin D deficient, or you can simply increase your vitamin D through food. You can take a supplement, or you can get outside in the lovely sunshine, but in the light. We need 15 minutes every day on our skin, or even on the back of the hands, to make a difference. And then you can tell me whether you're more energetic, whether you're sleeping better, whether you're feeling good, and tell me whether it makes a difference to your health, whether it makes a difference to you. Now, I've done talks like this before, but I always think it's good to repeat them and see how people are doing. So if you're wanting to speed up your metabolism, then I highly recommend taking a kelp supplement. Kelp is something that we can get from, again, fish and green leafy vegetables and things like that. But kelp helps work the thyroid gland and keeps it running smoothly. So if you want to take a kelp supplement, you should feel warmer, more energized, and it really will speed you up. I'm a big fan of bee pollen, and I'll put a little link on if you want to get some. Bee pollen is a fantastic multi-mineral and multivitamin, and it also boosts your metabolism as well. And I'm taking bee pollen at the moment. I want to emphasize a supplement is just that. I don't expect you to live on a supplement. People that are flogging supplements will say, oh, you have to take it for at least 3 months. If you're on this forever, you'll feel amazing. it's a supplement to your diet. You shouldn't need it all the time. For example, I'm much more likely to have a protein shake first thing in the morning in the winter than I am in the summer. I need a little boost in the winter. Don't really need it in the summer, you know. There's going to be times when you're going to be more tired than others. Another great supplement is rhodiola. Rhodiola helps mental and physical fatigue, mild depression, and if you're training for altitude sickness, it even helps with that. You know, I had a few ladies going on the Inca trails and they took rhodiola to help with altitude sickness. It does amazing things, does rhodiola. So that is also a good tip. We have got B vitamins. B vitamins are your perky vitamins, and they really do energize you. But just as you have cycles of sleep, you have cycles of wakefulness as well. So the top tip is, if you're taking B vitamins, 2 B vitamins at 11 a.m. on the morning will hit the system very well and really pick up your energy and have you feeling good. Now, do not panic if you are taking a multimineral vitamin that's high in B vitamins, or you're taking B vitamins and your wee goes a bit fluorescent or it goes a bit smelly. That's just the excess B vitamins coming out of the body, because whatever you don't use will be sent out the other end. So I know that people sometimes take Berocca or they take B vitamins and they go, oh my God, my wee has gone funny. And that's just the surplus coming out of the system again. Now, again, we're often told, you know, oh, you have to be taking it for so long for you to get the benefit out of it. In truth, if we eat broccoli or a lump of steak, do we have to wait 3 months for the body to get something out of it? We don't. The body metabolizes it straight away. And that is the same with supplements. So if you are taking a supplement and you're not getting any benefit, you don't feel any better, or it's not helping, then there's no point in taking it. Yeah, we want to get the benefit out. So after just a few short days, you should feel the benefit of a supplement straight away. As I said, I do take protein shakes, but you'll find me much more likely taking them when my exercise is high, which it is at the moment in January. It's mental. It's been a mental week. You'll find me taking them then, or maybe when the very dark nights when I've got to be up, dark days I should say, when I'm up at 5 and 6 o'clock in the morning and I don't really want to eat at that time. Thanks, Elvis. So when you don't want to eat early in the morning and you want just a protein shake, I'm much more likely to do that on a dark morning than I am on a light morning. The idea is we use supplements to help us move forward, but we shouldn't live on them. As you can imagine, I get targeted by a lot of companies who flog supplements. So everything from Herbalife, Nutrilife, Juice Plus, you know, Raspberry Ketone, you name it, I get targeted. And they don't like me because what they want me to do is flog the supplements and say, oh, you have to live on these. And I don't agree with that at all. I think we should be getting our nutrition from good quality food, and supplements are just that, as and when we need them, you know. Now, the one thing I am using at the moment, which I use sporadically when I need them, is Bax Remedies. Now, if you don't know anything about Bax Remedies, Edward Bach was a conventional doctor who fixed, you know, broken legs and people that had hurt themselves and had glandular fever. He was a regular doctor. But what he found was, after a trauma to the body, people would be left with maybe a psychological or emotional issue. So, for instance, a lady has a few miscarriages and then has a fear of pregnancy, or someone breaks a leg and then is anxious because they have a fear of the unknown. What if it happens again? What if I fall over? What if, you know? So he began to understand that to fix a person in the whole sense of the word, he not only had to fix them physically, He had to help them emotionally and psychologically as well. And he invented the Bax Remedies. The Bax Remedies are made up of tinctures, so little droppers, tinctures that are made from flowers, and different flowers have different properties. And people go, flowers, but that's no different to conventional medicine, really. Most conventional medicine is made from plants. So the flowers is just not really that big a thing. But I do highly recommend the Bax Remedies. The one I'm using at the moment is for sleep. So to calm the mind, to make the mind less active so that I can go to sleep. And I just take a few drops on my tongue throughout the day to keep my mind calm, and then I can go to sleep on a night time. But there are tinctures for all kinds of things, from fertility to weight loss to sleep to stress. You can use Bax Remedies for your dog, your cat. I mean, you can use it for all kinds of things. The most famous Bax remedy is his rescue remedy, which is really for people who are very, very stressed and maybe anxious, or maybe people suffering from panic attacks. And you can just buy that straight off Amazon. But there is a fabulous website called baxadvice.co.uk. Check it out. Tom runs the website, and you can email him with your own personal things. So I emailed him because I said, is it okay to take 2 different types of tinctures at the same time? And he replies to you within 24 hours. But the one I'm using presently is the one for sleep, and I have to say, it works. And I am one of these nutritionists and personal trainer. I don't care if you do a rain dance around me naked, dressed as a chicken, right? If it works, it works. Yeah, so if you're having trouble with stress or sleeping, or you need a bit more determination to stick to your health regime or anything like that, I highly recommend Bax Remedies. If it's in the head, it's in the body. So as you can imagine, there are millions of supplements and remedies out there that you can use. And I suppose the biggest problem people find is finding the right one for you. So really, you've got to assess your own body. You've got to know your own body. So what is the problem? So for me personally, I am being healthy. I've got a lot of exercise to do this month. I'm not a good sleeper. I've been very tired, and I'm vitamin D deficient. So obviously I've got to get plenty of sleep, which is why I'm using my Bax Remedies, and I'm taking my vitamin D supplement. So you can see how that would work. So the one last supplement I would actually love to talk about, which is something that I use due to my bowel condition, and it is a gentle detox. I don't believe in these crazy lunatic detoxes. I just don't. Is aloe vera juice. Now, again, I'll put up a link because I love aloe vera and I use the bee pollen. It's the same company, Forever Living. Aloe vera, people go a little bit mad with it and they drink pints of it, and then they get stomach cramps, and then they're wondering. Aloe vera is the most wonderful plant. Even if you took an aloe vera plant and you snapped it, the juice from the plant leaf you can rub on a cut, it will heal you. You can drink it, it'll heal you internally. It's really good for the bowels. It's really good for people with diverticulitis or Crohn's. We're looking for it to soothe you, but you don't have to drink it by the pint. People go a bit crazy. They always do the most extreme thing. So you just need a shot of aloe vera juice, and I highly recommend putting it in some orange juice because it's easier to drink that way, because it's not the greatest tasting thing in the world. And I don't bother with the Forever Living one where you mix it with, it's in with cranberry and orange, their own. I just take the original aloe vera juice, I put a shot in some orange juice, and I drink it. And if I'm wanting to have a little detox, I do that, and it will really help your insides, and it will just kind of clean the system, and it's a nice gentle approach. Oh yeah, one last thing that I always rave about: if like me you suffer from constipation and have bowel issues, I'm a massive fan of the Fei Yang tea, Feiyan, Fei Yang tea. It comes in a purple box with a little Chinese woman on it. You only need 2 cups a day. Start off week. You can have one in the morning, one in the evening. You start off week first. Don't go strong straight away. Start off weak, and you can make it stronger then as you go along. But it is really good for relieving the bowels if you need to. Again, you don't have to be using this all the time. With Fei Yang tea, people often use it for a week to get themselves into regular bowel movements, and then they have like a cup every 3 or 4 days. So again, it's how you use your supplements. We want you to get the best out of them, but you shouldn't be living on them. We want you to be eating good food, getting outside in the sunshine. We're no different to plants, really. We need sunshine, we need water, and we need food. And different to the plants, we need to move, you know. So it's nice and simple that way. Now, if you're going through some health issues that you would like to discuss with me, come have a little chat with me. Or maybe one of the supplements I've mentioned, you think, oh, I'm not quite sure whether that would be good for me. This is what I am here for. Come and have a little chat. Ask me, do you think it would be worth taking such and such a supplement? And again, we're looking to, you know, get the most out of it, and then the body is supposed to do what it's meant to do. All a supplement is doing is encouraging it. So I hope you're well. I'm sorry I was a little bit late, but I hope you get a little bit more information out of this. I am so pleased with how everyone's done this week. You've all gone for it, every last one of you, even the ones that have finished, you've all gone for it. So I hope you're well, and I'll speak to you soon. Okay, bye.